Okay, mic should be on. It appears to be fine, dandy. With the usual text, which is this and that. There we go. Friend on board. Hello.
Hello.
Hello all. Right, we're back for some more Talos Principle. Is that what this is?
Yep.
Oh, of course it is. Right, let me just get the screen stuff ready. That's not right. There you go. Yeah, it's still using Discord because we decided that, well, Parsec we figured out, but at the same time it's like, is it worth it? Is it really worth it? Hello, Martin. Right, there's the game. Okay, go ahead. Right, so we're like almost done. Like one room left of the first zone,
Yeah,
I guess.
one room left, and then we're done with the first zone.
And there's only 3.
Yeah.
Weird. I feel like this is a game that would have 5 or something like that.
And we magically transported down from here because we didn't test out Steam streaming.
Oh yeah, yeah. We wanted to do a test to see if there were alternate capture missions, but Discord works fine. Doing well, Martin. Thank you very much.
Oh, Martin, sorry. That Mark.
You can't see the chat.
Yeah, I really need to find it.
My job, my responsibility.
Ooh, should we admit the truth or not?
Yeah, admit the truth. I mean, if he's noticed, there's no point lying.
Yeah.
Absolutely nothing.
No.
Thank you for joining the Discord, Martin. It's not much of a community right now. It's just, you know, a glorified notification box, if I had to label for what it is. Maybe when it gets larger, it'll be more involved. It's just, right now, that's all it's serving. A good way to notify that the stream is live.
Hopefully it changes at some point, but if not, yeah.
Not enough people.
Yeah. And I think it will really let you choose those.
Oh, okay. More puzzles. No, he has not noticed. And not yet. It's just straight up not yet. Yeah. He's gonna notice eventually.
Yeah.
And that's it.
Anarchy.
Good old anarchy is delicious. Right, so let's see. Yeah, small puzzles.
More puzzles, yeah.
Will the other 2 buildings have similar elevator rooms, basically?
Yeah, it's pretty much the same concept. And
why is that blocked off?
Yeah, I think at some point you get a crowbar because, of course, you get it. It's like,
are you Gordon Freeman?
Maybe. Yeah.
You got mail.
Okay, it's just.
The internet's off. You try turning it off and on again.
Yeah, and I probably should provide some context. So, if you read all those flavor text, which is generally like, you know, if you would bother with it, would actually go somewhere. You read more and more, you know, discussions, mails between people, and kind of an ominous thing going on a bit in the back about some catastrophe that nobody addresses directly, but something's going on.
Something's definitely going on here, but we're not reading that.
Yeah.
That's good for you, Martin. Right, let's see. God, you think with all this time, like, we skipped the day and all that, I would have, you know, developed sections of topic, but I just do not.
Isn't really that many topics.
Wait, what's that? None.
Okay, there's a box.
Kind of bothers me they got all these, you know, fences and grating and all that, and yet you can't shoot the lasers past them.
Yeah, it's like the Antipodes also does this with like, oh, this is suddenly a solid object.
I guess. I don't know.
Clearly see through it.
I don't know. Team Fortress is kind of smart in its design. I don't think there's many occurrences that happens. It's like
I know, and it doesn't probably doesn't really count, because it's a community-made map.
Oh, I was gonna say it's like like the Valve made ones, the community ones. Those are two different types of generation of design there.
Yeah, kind of. Oh, okay. Can you see it? Let me through.
Let me out! Let me out!
No, like I need to block one of the. Can I just shoot it over? Maybe that's actually the thing.
Yeah, that makes sense. I have to waste 2 lasers for that.
Yeah, that's a way better idea.
Hang on. Ah, that other one just barely reaches. Put the box back there, but put the laser where the first one's at.
Oh, that actually works out.
Yeah, quick!
Just a second. And yeah.
Now you gotta get out.
I think you can just work there. And for some of the extra stuff, you actually have to connect different puzzle arenas across from each other, which honestly isn't the worst design.
No, I mind that, but that requires a lot of forethinking. Jesus.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll be honest, Martin. I do not know what other platforms this is on. I know for a fact it's on Steam, but I'm assuming it does have a console release. Maybe. I haven't looked into it.
That's because they announced it at the PlayStation.
Yeah, but that's the sequel. That doesn't count.
Yeah, but
let me look it up. Since I have phone.
Yeah.
Let's see, Talos Principle. No, not console commands. I just meant console, for fuck's sake. Just because it's on PC. Stupid autofill.
Just because it features consoles.
Let's see. It did get a PlayStation 4 and Xbox One release, and the Switch was the latest one. Oh, it does have a VR mode as well. Neat. Okay, yeah, maybe that's why I was familiar with, well, recognized Talos Principle, because it was probably under the VR tag. That's probably where I recognized it.
Oh, yeah.
By the point where this released, I would be in the VR craze. I miss new releases for VR games.
Yeah, it kind of that done again, hasn't it?
Yeah, it's been real quiet, which is a shame. Because VR games are good. They're genuinely good. They just give them a bloody chance. Yeah, because I haven't really played a major mainstream VR title, like proper full one, since Alex, and that says a lot.
Yeah.
Thanks Oculus. Oh, sorry, MetaQuest.
No, nobody is going to call it that.
No, I still don't. I just have to keep pointing out they changed the name. I think they've even recently been trying to change the price as well by pushing it up again, for some reason.
Probably should use mine again at some point.
Yeah, same.
Yeah.
Well, it's saying that there might be more VR games coming in soonish. We kind of glanced over it when we saw that PlayStation Access thing, or whatever it was called, because they were pushing, like, really trying to push for the PSVR 2 for its games and such. I easy to forget about that.
Yeah, but this doesn't work out because you're plugged. Yep.
You do it from the other side? No, you can't, because that's where the lasers come from.
How am I too stuck again? It's like has to be something else.
that's just excessive.
Yeah. Like, no, I can get this like this, but like my
Okay.
current goal is like, can I at least get the blue one in a bit? But no.
But you can use the wall from. Oh no, you can't. That's not an option. Damn. I feel like you could just push the lasers through the gates, but no, it's a solid wall apparently.
And I also haven't found anything in the environment where I can place it higher. Can I place it maybe further back and that solves it?
Ah, there's a valid option. For one of them, you could put a red laser back here. That might give you the clearance you need for the blue one at the front.
There's something like that. That's actually not a bad idea.
You should have a clear line for the blue laser to pass through.
But now the problem is where to place this one.
Right there. Not. Further back. How far back can you pull it? About there.
Yeah. Okay.
Now what about that one? You just need to change one of the lasers, right?
Yeah.
Which one's closest? I have, Martin, both the... Alright, so I have more experience with Battle Bikini Bottom with the original PC version, the point-and-click adventure-ish type one, but I have played the actual console version. It's just ironic, I'm more familiar with the PC version, whilst everyone else has actually played the console version. So I was like, I kind of missed out, but not really. Hello, Trojan. Did you figure it out?
That's a devious angle. Okay, good.
Lasers.
Honestly, this kind of reminds me a bit of the Portal 2 concept with the line of sight and aperture that was never really made because playtesters were not, this isn't Portal.
Oh, yeah, right.
With the perspective thing.
Yeah, I get you. Too advanced stuff. We're playing the Talos Principle, Trojan. Well, more accurately, Plimer is playing Talos Principle. And the reason we're playing it, well, one, Plimer was interested first, but it just happened to tie up just at the right time for the sequel to be happening soonish.
Yeah,
pure coincidence that was.
And oh, the green ones are a lot easier.
What?
It's almost if it's by the side.
Well, as you can see here, Trojan, it's a puzzle game, very similar to Portal, but instead of portals, it's lasers. Lots of lasers.
Yeah, they're not going everywhere, but they do focus on others at some point, and yeah.
Yeah, it's just, it's the first chunk of the game, so it's going to be the most focused with the lasers. But, it's a Portal-like game, so if you play Portal, you're going to feel some familiar beats here. It's just the only gripe I have with it. It just looks too much like a generic Unreal Engine type game. It's not my fault. They chose the art style.
Yeah. It doesn't do itself that many favors with it, but
hopefully the sequel will fix this problem, which I think they have, with the brief glimmers we've seen of it.
Will it help me? No. I think I probably need you to get this one. Nice. Yeah. Okay. If I open this, probably will give me something good.
What we got?
Need you.
Puzzle games, eh? It's not everyone's forte. I mean, after going through Layton, you know.
Yeah, it's like you get experience now with puzzles.
At least enough to catch up. Yeah, easy.
Yeah.
To be fair though, some puzzle games are like they may look difficult from a distance, but when you're actually on hands-on with it, it's really basic. So far, Jordan, the objective is just figure out the puzzle chambers here, get these Tetris pieces, because they're totally not Tetris pieces, we swear they're not.
No.
Collect enough of them and they seem to progress the story of the game, which apparently it's very deep, but we're kind of skipping over that because it would take too long.
Yeah, it's like got some good stuff in there, which is even more surprising that it's from the creators of Serious Sam. It's like, wait,
I know, right?
Kind of full of philosophy.
Serious Sam developers. This is so not their usual field. What? I feel like this is a case of a rogue developer on the team, just like, hey guys, look at this game I just made. How long have you been spending your time on this? Can we release it? Fine.
Sure, but where are the explosions and waves of enemies and...
You spent all this time with our engine making this?
Okay, I can just work in this deck, wait. And it's the clear end.
Yeah, right, the jammers. Went that long without the jammers, completely forgot about them. Or both. Why not both? Good for you, Martin. Is there so can you use the jammer for a gate to have a laser pass through freely without, using it?
Yeah, I can. It's just
you don't know which one yet.
Out where to do this, like where I need it.
I feel like this game would benefit if you could have like a temporary bird's eye view or something, because there's so much ground here that you can and cannot see.
I mean, because I think this is the only. Oh, maybe I need to. Yeah, I think I need to place the jammer here. Where did I put it? Yeah.
Like, I don't want to distract him too much. I want to let his brain cook on this one.
Yeah.
I hate that I've integrated that into part of my codex of words of let him cook. It's like, for fuck's sake, that only existed for like, what, a couple of weeks? And it's already in my codex? What?
Wait, is it a reference to something?
It's not a reference, it's an internet phrase that they spawned not too long ago. It's just basically someone is making like he's making a point basically. He's just like, no, don't interrupt him. Let him keep him rolling. He's got something here. That's just them saying, let him cook. He hasn't finished yet.
Two more somehow, yeah.
There's a blazer back there you left behind, right?
Yeah, so I got an extra laser, which is nice. Mostly means I can do this here just fine. Which means I could do.
Oh, that barely counts.
So
what about that one?
Now I kind of need to figure out how to get the
Do you
jammer.
need that disruptor there anymore?
I don't need it, that's the thing, but I can't go back in yet unless I have it.
Is there not a long way around? I thought there was a long way around.
Yeah, and I think it's actually not that difficult if I just think about it for a few seconds. Because I can do this. And then I could this.
There you go. Put it back. Put it right back. Oh. Too close to the wall. I do wish that you could just pick up the lasers and put it back down without losing the connections you've already set it up for. That's my only gripe with this game so far.
Yeah. But it's quick enough to do it, so
Yeah.
it's not the best.
So how many of these puzzles would there usually be per act? I guess I'm not sure what the label is. Like 4 or 5?
I think it's 7 rooms and yeah, like 4 or 5 puzzles.
Well, that's just well done.
Oh, there's probably stuff in it still.
Sorry, solved all its mysteries? What mysteries? We were just solving a couple of laser puzzles and some jammers. There's no mystery here.
Mystery is the tower.
Also, quotation, all mysteries. It's like, what do you mean all of them? I haven't finished any of them yet.
Yeah.
You got mail.
Yeah.
Nothing.
And just text.
Puzzle time.
So,
I really should have like the Tetris theme on hand, just play in the background.
is it public domain? Probably not.
Maybe.
Or is it enough?
Like, it'd only just be like a couple of seconds. No one's gonna make a fuss about that. And it'd be like the NES version or something, you know. And what the version everyone's familiar with.
Yeah.
I'm gonna write that down as a note just to remind myself to add it to the soundboard, because I'm sure there are many other occasions where Tetris would be appropriate.
Oh yeah, Tetris is always appropriate.
I mean,
They
Egyptian.
took something that's not Norse or Greek mythology.
It's Egyptian. Wow.
Yeah.
You see, for like music, whatever, I have by default Professor Layton puzzle music at the ready whenever I need to, but not Tetris. What's wrong with me?
Yeah.
Still nothing.
Got it.
Lyrics? New song with lyrics. Go up. Oh god.
It's a generic pop song, like.
I don't even. Am I supposed to recognize it? I don't think I'm meant to.
No, I think it's just like as generic as they can be. This is like, even though I don't want to be a music snob and fault people for the music choices, because who the hell cares? The only thing is, like, if you have like a song that's written for like 5 different people for an artist, and then it's like so generic, it's like so many people work on this, and
who do you credit?
Better. Okay.
I feel like they should have, at least on the Steam page, have this world be on the advert. I don't know, maybe the Egyptian theme would have grabbed my attention a bit stronger than whatever the last one was, because this one's clicking better for me, at least. No. Not allowed in.
Yeah, it's like. Isn't it just use this? Where do I actually need to go? It's probably the better question. Probably not long enough, yeah.
Wait, does it take longer to fill up the further away the laser is?
No, I think they have different ones that take up longer or shorter.
No, I mean like the gates, because some I see charter quickly and others take really long time. I'm just wondering if the distance of the laser has a factor in that or not.
No, I think it's just whatever's needed for the puzzle.
Put a laser there, that will keep it out of the way, but how do you keep
Well,
the
my
door open?
point of view is like, I can do it through there if I have one already on standby for the other side.
But you need to see the lasers in order to set that up.
Yeah, it's like...
Yeah, you could do that. Yeah, that works. So the first laser that's connected by the main source, how far away can you bring that forward? Not that far. Okay. Preset it up though. This is some big brain thought processing here.
Yeah. Now I can just do this.
Yeah, that would have taken me a bit. Yeah, I guess for this one, you can't brute force it, you need a constant connection.
Yeah. It's like, where's the piece?
L block! I keep thinking, like, you bring up Tetris, I will always think back to the College Humor video of the Tetris card. That's a great skit.
I haven't seen this one.
Oh, you should. I've written down Tetris. I'll link it to you later.
Okay, yeah. Also remind me, I found from that's like Game Changer another fantastic prompt.
I'll just write down Game Changer and pray to God you know which one you were thinking of.
Yeah, I know which one. It's like, oh, I think they made new episodes and now they're uploading shots of them. Yay.
Ah, nice.
And I didn't have to pay.
Oh yeah. My usual source for non-legal acquirements of programs, for some reason, has gone a bit south of us late. Is it the same for you as well?
I actually haven't checked it in a while.
Okay. Yeah, mine, it seems to have gone south for some reason. It's not like, I don't know, for some reason the browser is claiming that I can't remember what the label of the error was. Basically, like, the name is too long or something like that, which makes no sense to me. This is like, it worked just fine the other day. Whatever. That sucks, because that was my best source yet, which sucks, because it's like, that was the best one for the fact that it had no pop-up ads, except on, like, when you pause the video, but that was it. That was the best one I ever found.
Yeah.
It's gone!
And it also has, like, a really good design and, like, UI and isn't completely loaded and everything.
I'd have to go back to a different version of the same named website. I will not name names here for reasons. But that one is the inferior version, annoyingly. There'll always be another one.
Yep.
Martin, I have not seen Man of Steel, but I'm pretty sure, Plummy, that you have, right?
Yeah, I have. It's been a while though, but...
Oh, can you get yourself stuck in here? Or are you able to pick up a cube behind the gate? I need to know. Science!
Oh yeah, you absolutely are.
How do you get out if you get stuck? Ah, okay. The game gives you a button to reset. Okay. A little mean, but good to know.
Yeah. At least you know there's options.
It kind of sucks if you make a lot of progress and back to the very start of the puzzle you go.
But yeah, I honestly think Man of Steel, as much as DC screws up, was absolutely overhated. It's like, was it no Superman movie.
It's probably ironically the best one, at least for the DC EU whatever that cinematic universe is. It's probably the best one due to the fact of it's the first one. It can't go wrong. Anything that happens in it is fine.
Kinda, yeah. And you know what thing that I actually do was a bit weird. Like, so many people complain about, you know, how much destruction there was in the fight, which
it's supposed to show consequences.
Superman, and it's like, he might realize that this was the point of this scene.
Probably. Megaludin, no, this is not a first play. At least for Plimer, he's done this before, so he knows what he's doing. So
Yeah. I bring the box with me. I played it a long time ago, so it's like not. Okay,
it's been a while, but you know he has more experience than me for none. So let's just see how far he can get. We're already in World 2 now, so I think we're doing good.
This is actually kind of a nice puzzle. Just now we can put boxes on top of them.
Now how do you make it stop? Like that, okay.
We've got a jammer.
It's good to know the range is really long.
Yeah.
Well, if we need any hints, Megaludin, we'll ask you if we need it, but we seem to be doing all right so far. Any outside help is yeah, it's like any outside help is nice. Just you know, we can do this to a degree. I know that sound.
Oh, that's not nice.
Now that is straight up a serious Sam reference with that scream. I used that scream because, one, it's a very funny scream. But I used that in the Mass Effect randomizer video for the Krogan dialect. Because I needed something to fill the void of when they're shouting their mouths open. It was funny. I come back to that video every once in a while because it's like, yeah, there was some actually pretty genuinely funny moments in that video.
Yeah, that was definitely a funny video.
I think my personal highlight of the randomizer was just Udina shouting off at the council. The face he had when he's about the council's bullshit. I don't know. I love it. It's very rare it's very rare when you can actually enjoy your own work. Very rare.
Yeah. Ah, come on. Okay, no. It's open for a second.
Now to wait.
I can do it. So I'm hearing a terminal.
Oh, you don't need that. It's a star. Nobody needs that.
There's a terminal. It's like, I'm hearing you. Where are you?
We don't need it though, Blimer. We're here to do the puzzles, not the story. Come on.
Right.
If we spent all the time on the puzzles, these streams would probably extend by 2 more streams. And you went and find it anyway.
I kind of do want the at least the philosophical debate stuff.
The difference between a pebble and a tree. The tree is alive. That's the difference, I guess.
Yeah.
A tree and a frog is conscious. It's like both. The tree is green. Where's this going?
Ooh.
Between a frog and you, what makes you a person? Oh god, that's.
Yeah,
there's no answer for this.
Yeah, which is great, and I try to enjoy this so much in this game.
Nothing important. Frogs are people too.
Okay.
Okay. Oh god. You agree that there are some activities persons are capable of that frogs are not, because if frogs are people, then the certification program is radically unfit for purpose. Agreed. Oh god. What is just we do to help resolve problems? Ask whether you are in fact those things. Are you aware of yourself? Can you rationalize your existence? Yes. I'm aware.
Okay.
What is This is just some simple QA stuff for admin privileges.
Maybe not anymore.
Where's this going?
But I think you're doing way better than I did in this. Because at some point I got it a bit like it called me dumb, and then I kind of went to go against it, and it didn't seem to like it.
Okay, consciousness is far outside my area of expertise, which is the absolute truth.
Okay, yeah.
This is something you can't really explain. It just is. Like, how do you answer this? Another word for the soul. Just bullshit, but that is the answer.
I mean, it's simplified, but
I must be doing something right if you're saying that I've been avoiding the wrong answers.
Yeah, this is a shame because like I never really thought about this before this game. It's like there's some good questions. Not sure.
I just roll through what feels natural to me, at least with the experiences I've gone through with stuff of philosophy. Yeah. Question mark on that.
I mean, it's like pretty much all you can ever do with philosophy because none of us will ever have all the answers. And
nope.
You can
see right now. This is where the Tetris theme would be going. If only you could flip the pieces.
Yeah.
Why don't you start with the L piece, because that seems to be where you actually right there might work.
Yeah. There's only so many
variations.
Ways you can fit this in. Sooner or later I will figure it out, but yeah.
So what is the thing generating?
It's pretty much a wind machine that pulls stuff up.
Neat.
Which we will need for this, so hey. No, you don't.
I think this guy's a bit of a narcissist.
Yeah.
But is that will really free if you've made me to be free? Oh, that's where it gets full. That's where it gets deep.
Yeah. But even is free will.
Is it truly free if it's been given, not earned? See, that's how this stuff gets deep. I was wondering. Okay, so you just see. So it can move when it's connected, but only on a box, not when you just want to pick it up and adjust it in case it's slightly off.
I have a second box somewhere. Yeah, I do. Okay, good. It's like
this puzzle is impossible.
Yeah, it's like how do I get to the other side without the moving?
I'm guessing. I'm trying to guess what the next upgrade would potentially be. That looks like a movable platform or something.
The one with the overhand. Yeah.
Okay.
Can you guess the play button?
Time powers, probably. I'm guessing.
Yeah.
Martin. Right. So there's a couple of Incredibles games. You can't just say that and whatever. I'm assuming you mean the general one used for the movie, not the game that was made to act as like. Okay. So whenever they do like game adaptations of films, whatever, the usual tie-in stuff, it's either a straight adaptation of the film or acts as a pseudo-sequel. The pseudo-sequels is my personal favorite of that area. For some reason, Incredibles did both.
Is that allowed?
Yes, apparently, because basically, at the time, like Pixar was insisting on no sequels for their films. It would only just be, whatever. So the sequel, yeah. So when the game did the Underminer thing, it's just like, oh, so that's what happened when the movie ended off with that, and then Incredibles 2 happened, completely making that irrelevant. But as for my game experience, I had experience with the movie tie-in game, the straight adaptation, It was alright. It's fine. It's a generic one. It's not Nightmare Before Christmas. That's a great movie tie-in game that acts as a sequel, but it's actually genuinely good. Because it's a Devil May Cry clone, but a really good one because it was made by the same people.
Wait, Nightmare Before Christmas got a Devil May Cry sequel game, and I didn't realize that.
Like, it's a good clone game because it was made by the same people. It's not exactly the same because it's not as in depth, but you know, it's a children's, you know, beginners Devil May Cry clone game. It's good. At least it's good for me because I really liked Nightmare Before Christmas when I was younger. Martin's asking the real questions. I believe I played the PS2 version, which is probably the worst version by usual PS2 standards, because normally the PS2 ports are always the worst, especially like Sonic Heroes. That version's terrible.
Yeah, there was a time where the PS2 still existed, and games for PS3 also got there, but it was so downgraded.
Yeah, because you were
not even the same games at all.
Yeah, because you were basically playing paint bucket. And you were basically playing like the Wii version most of the time. Let's see. Frogs are people too.
Yeah.
Paint.
I mean, it's really fitting because I'm just currently watching Amphibia, so definitely approve of this message.
Oh, yeah, not to say like the PS2 was bad because it sold well enough. It had a massive library, maybe too big.
Awesome games on the PS.
Definitely had some great exclusives on there. Yeah, because I do have a couple of exclusives that are only on PS2, and yeah, for capturing wise, kind of makes it a bit of a pain sometimes. The PS2 is kind of fickle to capture off of, which is why I'm trying to like. Anytime I try to have like a PS2 game, it's like, okay, is there a GameCube version? Because I'd rather do that one instead. It's much easier to capture. Yeah, again, the PS2 was good for what it was. Did you know that the original PS2, like the fat model, had like hard drive capabilities for some reason? It had hard drive storage. I don't know why. It just could.
Why not if it can?
I'm guessing it was during the phase. It was just like, we can use consoles as PCs if we try hard enough.
I mean, they are pretty much just PCs.
Yeah, but you know what I mean. It's just weird. It's just like, it has a hard drive. Why does it have a hard drive? I mean, it's great nowadays because that makes it easier for, like, say, to make homebrew custom firmwares off the PS2, so you can just, have, internal storage for as many games as you want without needing a disc. That's great. But, to the average person, I'm not sure what use they would have for that.
I mean, I think this is kind of still in a time where they were like, we can survive onto just do it.
That explains so much on the launch PS3. It had so much useless extra crap on it. Like, did you know it has like a photo library mode, and there's a button for it that prints for you and such? Useless crap. It's like, there's a dedicated. I've tried it as well. Like, any screenshots you've taken on the PS3, you can send that directly to your local wireless printer, and it will do it. Like, why does it have that as a feature? I mean, yay, but it's so random.
Kinda is a bit, yeah.
I mean, not to knock the original like launch PS3 console because it's the only one that's backwards compatible with PS2 games. That sucks because I don't have that. That would make capturing so much easier.
Don't kill me. They can put back now. Mistakes.
I agree with you, Martin. The GameCube games are getting on the expensive side. Because did you know that GameCube was Nintendo's, like, now second lowest selling console they had, even though it was good? Like,
that's actually a bit sad.
Yeah. So, can you guess what the console was that won up to that on worst selling console?
Was it the Wii U?
It was the Wii U, because nobody knew what the fuck it was.
I still don't entirely know what it is, so yeah.
they were advertising the Wii U as an accessory to the Wii. They were not showing the console itself. They were constantly showing the gamepad because they had to make it clear that the gamepad came with the console. Except they didn't do that. Everyone thought it was an accessory, especially with the title Wii U, thinking, oh, the U is the gamepad thing. That's an accessory to the Wii, right?
I mean, that would make sense, yeah. Currently, absolutely not sure where I should place. Like, I can get the other door from. So I have to go there. Yeah. Oh, no, I can't even. Just done.
Yeah, not to knock on the Wii U too hard. Like, yes, it sold badly, but as a console on its own, it did genuinely have a really decent library. Like, Nintendo did try to make it valid, and yeah, there's some good exclusives still on there right now. Although most of them are on Switch now, so my point's being invalid. But you know, at the time, you know,
Yeah.
there's a reason. It was valid. But right now, the best part about having a Wii U now is that it's a great, you know, custom firmware machine, basically homebrew stuff. It's acting as my GameCube now because I've sold my GameCube in library now because that stuff is getting expensive physically. So it's like, well, the Wii U is perfectly capable of playing GameCube games. Fuck it, I'll hack it and make it for free. And yeah, it's doing great as a GameCube machine. I'll say the same for DS. I mean, it can do it, but not greatly, as we discovered.
Can I pick you up? No, I can't pick you up.
Oh, that should be fine.
The thing is, this one
if you fuck up, yeah. No, you cannot do that. Okay, if you desynced those two, then you just have to focus on reset that.
Yeah.
When you reset, you're back to the very start. No checkpoints.
That one does hurt. It's like, yep.
Okay, so you just need to focus right now on just desyncing those two droids right now, whatever the drones.
I'm still not entirely sure what to do with the jammers.
You just use them to desync them, that's it. You can't really stop them properly.
Yeah, and I know that. It's like, but
you don't see on the other side?
I'm still short of fun because, like, I can get through those 3 doors.
The jammers don't work through the gates. Pointless question to ask. But...
No, wait. Yeah, I think I should be able to do it.
See those two? You might as well desync those robots on the right there first before you do anything else. You can see one of them right here.
Yeah. And it's a good point.
Make your life easier because you're gonna be here later anyway. That should be enough.
So I can do this, and then I can get the other one in. And I can get it one step further. Yeah. But
Thinking now.
then I can't get out anymore. So maybe I'm a bit too premature.
Well, you got 2 jammers there. What's that other one doing?
The end goal.
Well, you don't need to worry about that yet, so...
I think I'm still overthinking this.
Yeah. One step at a time.
So... can do this. Wait. I can do this. And I only need one, but I have to desync them first.
Yes.
Which means I need to get that one back. Yeah. So much back and forth.
I've been tempted so hard to press this button, but you won't be able to hear it, but I'm going to press it anyway. Where is it?
Panic Dance?
No, not that one. You can't hear this, but I can.
This explains now why this room exists.
Very accurate at what you're doing right now. I really should like try moving the soundboard to voice mod, because then you can actually hear it regardless. If we're moving away from Parsec this hard, that was the major benefit of Parsec. At least when you're looking at my screen, is that you could hear the soundboard at the same time. So, since we're using Discord right now, he can't hear it. All right, so you all set up?
Yeah, that though. Should be.
All right, now play it carefully. It's safe. Not here. They're gonna.
Yeah, the other way.
Bit tight. Ugh. Could have spaced him out a little longer than that.
Yeah.
You got impatient.
Yeah, that does happen often.
Rado. At least now you know.
You kind of know what I'm doing right now, so it shouldn't take that long.
Yeah, it's like moments like this. It really should be a checkpoint system, but okay. To be fair, with a puzzle like this, where do you implement the checkpoints? How would it trigger?
Yeah, that's kind of also a bit of the issue.
With Portal, at least if it was like when you still like co-op Portal, even if you died, you could just try again, but all your progress was kept, so you didn't have to restart.
Yeah.
This is, you're a robot anyway.
Oh god, that's another similarity with Portal. When will it stop?
Can't help it.
Yeah, I can do the other ones. Erase the later. I mean, and this thing, because like you already mentioned that you actually move quite fast in this game.
Yeah, thankfully.
I figured this out as quite early, and yeah, this is really good of them.
Yeah, like, thank God. If you move to these speeds like original Portal, I think Chell in that game was pretty slow in that game. Breathe.
Oh, it's so much easier after I spaced them out properly.
Did you? Not sure about that one. I'd wait for the next one.
Yeah. No rush this time.
Okay, coming back. Second. Easy. Well, SpongeBob, careful!
Yay.
And now you gotta get out. There you go. 'Cause, yeah.
Convenience.
So if you died there, will you go back to when you picked up the piece, or before that?
I think once you have the piece, you have it.
Okay. Ugh. Already done that.
Did I already do all of them?
Yes. Sign says so, yes. And that's not blinking.
You up again.
I didn't hear it. You can't wait. You can't. Yes, it's beyond physics because it isn't physics.
Actually, but I tend to be a bit more based in science and stuff like that. But yeah, I mean, theoretically, it's
We're not.
But yeah,
Conscience is not a physical element. It's how we respond to it that makes it physical.
Yeah.
You've taken wrong turn my reason. Yeah, well, it's not my fault. The inputs weren't the ones I was going to reach for. I'm going to go with that one, actually. I may have taken the wrong turn in my reasoning.
Yeah.
Yes, Martin, I do have a Switch. Do you want to propose an alternate account? No. Is he talking to me or the...
No, he's talking to us now because we read with the melee.
I was gonna say, don't mind him. Alright, moving on. Moving on. Come on.
Yeah. That's sweet, yeah. And, ooh. This is exactly the piece we need.
Oh, good. This should be your last one, then. You got mail. Still inaccessible.
Nice. And have me make him, completion mind. The other is, it makes a noise. This noise must be stopped. It's going to bother me as well.
Alright, yeah, fair enough. About as bad as me with my hint coins.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you have no room to talk, like...
Yeah, I don't even use them. I just caught them because they're there. I just like the feeling of number going up.
Did you actually get something from the hint coins you...
I believe so, yes. If you collect enough of them, you get a unique set of puzzles for acquiring enough of them without spending them, mind you. There's a difference between collecting them and then not spending them. I think you need like over 100 or something like that to acquire the unique set of puzzles.
Okay.
So I've been doing it for a valid reason. Problem is, that save file ain't going to my 3DS.
Yeah.
I'd have to be replaying them on the 3DS anyway. In my own personal time, where I can enjoy it without help. Oh no, I have to do math legitimately.
It's like, you said it now, but I know how you are whenever it comes to math, like,
Avoid that shit like the plague.
I approve some of those.
Some strong fans.
No. Like,
you can jump over it.
I thought this would work, but...
Can't you jump over it? Close to the... No, put a block by that wall, and then jump over that. Not there. Yeah. Not there. Right by there. Behind you.
Yeah?
No, behind you. Ah, for fuck's sake. This is easier to explain. Pick up the block.
Yeah?
Go towards that fan you were just trying to push against.
Yeah?
To the right of that, put the block of it.
Oh.
See if you can just jump over the... Not there. Not over the wall. I'm just saying just jump over the fan current. Huzzah. You're welcome.
I'm not sure if this was the intended solution.
You're welcome.
Okay, so I need to interrupt the clue one.
It gets you results.
I can touch you.
Yeah, I'm not sure about that one. I don't think you can jump over that one. You can...
What is the... Oh,
you
the
can
one.
disable blocks with the lasers. And the things that I...
So, let's put this one.
How are you dismantling off the walls? They got screws and everything. You don't have that.
I'm a robot. I have screws in me. That's how it works, right?
Yeah, sure. Wait, you could just put them down on the floor?
Yeah. It's like... kind of this one. Oh. They just hold it out in front of me.
Yeah. Is there not behind you there'd be like a fan or whatever? That's too quick. You won't make that in time. That's way too quick. You'll close up by the time you get there.
Yeah.
Anything?
I'm overlooking. There has to be something.
Oh. Okay. Humor me. I want to know how much momentum these fans have. Can you put a block where in that little corridor, wherever, where the fan was being activated by the laser?
That one?
No, don't put a fan in yet. Put a block there instead. Just not directly in front of it, just there. I'm just curious how much momentum the fan pushes. Pretty decent amount, but not enough, and you'd get in the way anyway. I had the logic of like if you could launch the cube with that, it would trigger the laser, but that might be too much momentum or not enough. Something like that. It would give you time.
Is there a way to get it? Oh.
Wow, Jesus, that's a powerful ass fan. Yeah, that'll do it. Yeah, that'll give you enough time. That's exactly what you need.
Yeah, it's like breathtaking.
Gonna Rube Goldberg this shit.
Inceptify.
Do you need the cube?
Sure, I didn't really manage to block it with my body yet, which is the thing.
Yeah, that's the odd part. Because you can't throw them, can you?
Not really. Wait.
No, that wasn't it. That wasn't it. This is the most difficult part. It'd be easy if you could just stand on the cube.
And Furious should be able to.
This is like this is like when I'm trying to exploit the light bridges for extra height in Portal 2.
Yeah.
Alright, just look straight forward instead of on the side, because I think that's the problem. You did it earlier.
Okay, there we go.
Ah, that's tight.
Nope. Let me out. A bit shaky, but yeah, logic is there.
I sped up half of the process for you, so that's something. Shut your face. This is what happens when you talk to yourself too much.
Yeah, it's like, you know, a lot of, beings that just on the verge of consciousness is like a teenage squad. Like, rather than some of the everything lands.
Don't need that. You don't need it. Alright, just making sure. The stars don't actually do anything, right?
I don't know what they're doing, but probably do something.
Okay, let me find out what they actually do. Because
I guess that is like once and wait, that was it.
Finished!
It's like, right. Expected more. And again, this is like where you get the laser from another arena and can solve this bonus puzzle.
Let's see. Ah, someone asked the question. Let's see. Each world hub has a hidden area that requires 10 stars to unlock. Those, I'm assuming those boarded up doorways?
Oh, that could be it, yeah.
Ooh. Let's see. Ah. So they're part of the final thing to the elevator. They're where you find codes to input in the secret areas. That's where the codes exist. Fascinating.
Is this the ones where you can get help on puzzles? Mechanic one, and this will never work out timing-wise. Right?
No, I think they're part of a hidden unlock type thing. Hang on. What? I keep doing this whenever I look up for something, find the thing, is like, okay, got the information, closes the tab. It's like, why'd I do that?
Yeah.
I'll come back to that in a minute. For fuck's sake.
Yeah, I know this one. Okay, so I have to throw this over to interrupt the laser. That much is clear. But how do I get to the other side?
Yeah, so the stars are part of the process towards the secret ending. So, there's that in mind. But we're not doing that. That'll take too much work.
Yeah, it's like...
We've already missed enough of them.
I don't even know there was a secret, and I know that had multiple endings, but...
It must be part of the secret true ending or something like that, the usual crap.
Is the secret ending the cat ending?
I don't know. I'm not looking that up. I want to find that out on my own. Maybe. One day. It's like they put the cat on the box art. It's gotta be there for a reason.
Yeah. What am I missing here? Like, I have to put it there to interrupt the laser.
Well, what does the laser interrupt?
But why do I have two boxes?
Well, what's stopping you just grabbing that? So,
what do you mean?
Right, go to where the other fan is then. Not that one, past it. The one that's, the laser's turning off. Okay, I see. You can't physically... Okay. Well, this just looks like a simple timed sequence, to be honest.
Yeah, I don't think I have enough time for it.
No. And there's no way to get a cube into the middle area.
I mean, I can do both cubes
simultaneously?
Like, as soon as I put one down, the other flies up, right? Yeah.
Maybe they just want to give you ammo, just to be quick about it. That's too quick.
That works, I was like...
Oh yeah, why two? No, that'd be too easy.
Yeah.
And
I can detach the fan, but what...
Stack two cubes there, and then activate the fan.
Oh. That's... actually might be it, yeah. You're a genius.
Well, it's process elimination. What's happening now? There's one of them. Where'd the other one go? Or are they both there?
They're both there.
Okay. Well, it was worth a try.
No, definitely. I can launch myself again, but not it.
Well, that would get you to the other side pretty quickly.
Yeah. What?
Can you let him go midway?
Oh, I know, just this.
That was even shorter. How does that work? Can you not let go of them midway through the jump? Yes, you can.
Oh.
But you let go of it way too early.
Yeah, it's like I thought it would carry my momentum.
Well, now you got a cube on the inside. So, what can you do with that?
That helped me.
Be able to jump over the fan now, I think. Oh. I'm not sure this would help. I'm not sure if you should bring the second one in or not. Doing it anyway.
Yeah, I think I have it.
You sure? I mean, it's not gonna take long to reset anyway. Eh.
What?
Oh, for fuck's sake! It should count.
Why is it stopping it? This is
put the cube there on the platform. There on the platform. Yeah, there you go. Then that one. And stand on top of that one. I think you need enough space to put it down. Oh, maybe they got smart.
This should totally be the solution.
Face away from the wall. I think there's too much stuff in the way.
It should totally be blocking this right now.
I think they got smart on this one. I don't think they want you to do it this way. Positive they got smart on this. Nope. Can't do it this way. Much as you want it to.
I don't want to give up that easily on this mistake.
Can you do it?
I can't even drop it now with air.
Do it in a different area then. I'm having a feeling all this stuff in the way is a problem.
Maybe. Come on.
I think the game's smart. Alright, just plunk the cube down closest fence to possible without pushing away. Actually, yep. Do that, actually. Okay, take both cubes. Put them in between those two, because that's as close as you can to the fan as you can do.
Then I can jump from up here.
Towards the fan?
Yeah.
There we go. There we go. That wasn't what I was picturing, but it'll do.
It
in the end. Okay, 2 more? Or are we done in this area?
Maybe.
We're done.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. We can stop now, or you got room for one more?
I think one more should be too bad.
Depends how long it takes. Oh boy, more monitors. You sure you should have done that?
Yeah, monitors are cool.
That's what we need. You got mail. Not really. I do not. Oh, that's new. What does that do? What does that button do? Press the button. Press the button. Okay.
Exactly. Right.
What is it? Okay, I need to understand how this works. So is it replaying the action you just did, or is it... Okay, that's some advanced shit. It's kind of the reason why I didn't ever try out the, So there's a couple of official, non-official mods for Portal 2. One was the Portal Stories Mel, the Paint one, and recently there was a time-based one.
Yeah.
I wanted to avoid that one because, like, I ain't here for that. That's too advanced for me.
I didn't like, yeah. I think I started it and was like, wow, this is some
This
advanced stuff.
overwhelmingly complex. Because I remember there was a like that's not the first time I've seen a time-based one as well. There was a different one. I don't think it's not officially on the Steam store page. It's on the workshop, I think. It's like that's some advanced shit, man.
Oh shit.
Can you
myself.
hang on? Can you do a recording of a recording?
Yeah, I think I have to do that.
So you do a recording of that. Go back.
And like as good as this mechanic is, kind of like as a
So can you do 2 recordings at once? No.
no.
You just turn it off.
Huh.
Well, just stand on the button for as long as possible, I guess. Oh, wait, there was a... You missed the switch behind you. That.
Oh. Okay, it's like...
Alright, just do a long
how is
recording
this
just so you can
one-
get yourself out.
Yeah.
What did that do? Oh, get that down. That makes sense. It's like the case of where nobody looks up.
That was a good catch. I would have not seen this one.
Well, it does blend in with the environment too well for it being yellow.
Yep.
They really like making these areas really big, though.
Yeah, it's like we got all this hardware space. We gotta use it. Okay. And like, it's which is like it's cool to add like stuff to the complexity to the puzzles. Also a bit annoying because you have to just stand there and
Do bugger
like,
roll.
yeah, give yourselves enough time to do it on the other side.
And pray that you time the sequence right. I do like it gives you a timer on the bottom left for how long you've been recorded.
Yeah, so you can reference it a bit. Okay, let's get cube first.
Oh, just remind myself of a neat little fun fact. Now I just need to think of how to process it correctly to make it interesting.
Okay.
I think actually it's got some relevancy to speedrun records, actually. So, back in the early days for like speedrunning and all that, there was no real way to validate anyone for doing their times. Basically, it was purely based on trust, word of mouth, and shitty recordings of VHS tapes, basically. But those could be faked easily because, you know, anyone can claim they got a certain time. That was until around Doom happened, or Quake, more specifically, I think. By around that time, interesting quirk with how it did replays, or you could basically capture your inputs and movements. It's how it did video replays for capturing the video footage. It wasn't capturing the footage, it was capturing your inputs, your reads, whatever. As long as the game was exactly identical, you could take those inputs, put it in another copy of the game, replay it, and that was your most valid way to prove that yes, your time and input was real, you actually did it. So, you know, before video capturing methods and all that, you legit just had to put in your captured inputs and that be your replay. And it's just fascinating to know that's the earliest recording of speedrunning with actual real proof, you know? Before actual video replay, because, you know, those could be fake, doctored real easy because, well, VHS is pretty shit. You know, it's like anyone can fake that. But it's just fascinating. And what we're looking at right here is that same technology. You know, it's reading your inputs and replaying them instead of just capturing the video footage. Technology is fascinating when you figure out stuff.
Yeah.
Like this right here. What you're doing is just replicating exactly one-to-one.
This is also like how Turkmenia speed records for the
Yes.
world records are now validated, where you have to show a file with all your inputs. And
Has to
then
show
you
you
can
inputs.
see, ooh, this sequence of inputs is really exact on all your attempts and stuff like that. Somebody wouldn't have, used the task.
It's very inhuman. Yeah, valid point. You need to show your inputs to make it, functional, make it physically feasible. Oh. I liked how it used to look. What is this? A flaw in my world? How dare it? I forbid it! I'll also take that, you're not using it.
Yeah, I think I'm just going to plant this down here.
Yoink. You can... I saw an input on the other side for the cube. It looks like you have to push it to get it, so...
Yeah.
It's on that.
Probably should just use you, because I need you anyways.
Push!
So... this all can be done with one, so let's do this with one again.
I'm trying to see how this one will work, because there's the whole fan thing there, which I'm assuming you have to elevate one of the laser there to be at the top, right?
Yeah, I think you just like...
I think you just have to have that aligned to that laser, and that's it. I don't think you can match everything else from a distance.
And then we'll have to know one for the... Yeah, I do.
Or you can do that. And put it on top of the fan?
Because I need to do this first, so...
Like, I was wondering, like, do you need the liner thing to be on the cube? You're not just doing it on its own?
I don't think so, and... Yes. That's fun, actually. It's like... Yeah, it's like I got this puzzle element still in my hand doing nothing.
Alright. Should be one left? Question mark?
Yeah, okay. It's like
that away.
on the side of the things.
Thank God there's signs here.
Like, yeah, there's a lot of open space that's kind of face the
It does bugger all none.
Yeah. You.
This is too simple. What's the catch?
Come on, let me in.
In.
There you go.
For now, focus on just desyncing that one back there.
Oh.
Ow.
Don't kill me.
Yes, Martin. I know what a Nokia is. It's the world's most stubborn phone. It just will not die.
I actually had one of the 3310s. That was a cool phone.
I'm not sure what model my brothers had a Nokia. I know that for a fact, but I've no idea which model it was. And I'm familiar with it. I think it does still work, legitimately, if I knew where it was right now. I think it does still work. Give it a charger, it would still run.
The way that this works out, yeah, there is.
Quick. Oh. Now we have to wait. So, how was your day?
Well, actually quite alright.
Yeah, solid. Alright, that's that. That's all of them, right?
That's it. Yeah.
Alright, let's slot them in and then be done. Yeah, sprint hopping is the fastest. I swear.
It at least feels faster. That's all that counts, right?
What feels like in Sea of Thieves. I keep doing it out of instinct.
Yeah.
Like it works in Minecraft. It must work here.
Ah.
You got mail.
You know what I mean?
Gotta be one by now.
Yeah.
Okay, here we go. It's a contradictory concept and it therefore not real. What do you think? I don't see how this impacts me. Go on. I was getting to that. Your profile can thus be updated with administrator. Yay! Download it! Download the admin permissions. Okay, why are you doing this? What's the point? Truth, I guess? Question mark. It's not my best answer, really.
Yeah, you get limited options.
These options aren't great. God's sake. Oh yeah, sure. No doubt. Let's do this!
Yay. I'm an admin.
Now to ban all the people. Yay.
Hey.
You are a person. You are perfect just the way you are. You are everything you can be already. You do not have to pretend you're anything else. You are the same as everyone else, but you are all unique. Well, that was a waste of time. Alright, let's get in. Oh god. Oh no, not another one. Okay, what's the string? I would just say hello back, but I'm like, who are you? Oh, same, same boat. Let's meet up.
I know it's not the same as what we...
Ending. Error. Oh no, what have we done? It's so fast. Damn it. I guess we'll just try that again later.
Yeah. Well, we are admin, so that's at least nice.
I'm gonna rewrite this place to my own image.
Yeah. Wait, is that how Illinois became God?
Must be.
Are we just repeating the pattern? But yeah, I think I will go up the tower to the next place and the next stream.
Next stream. Okay.
Got a bit early today, so.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
We got stuff to do. Alright, I'll do for a stream. So check back. Are we good Wednesday?
Yeah, we're good Wednesday.
Okay, we're good Wednesday. Check back on Wednesday for more Talos Principle. So till then, bye all.